So this is by far the best 1 hour strategy for Forex traders. In this specific video, what I want to teach you is the new method that I'm actually using in order to send my trades into the BLW Signals group, but teach you the strategy so that you can do it on your own 100% free. This 1 hour strategy is based on many mistakes and many backtesting days and live testing days. So definitely grab a notebook and start writing down, because the strategy that you're gonna learn right now might be the last strategy that you'll ever need. So let's go ahead and do that. Hey everyone, Christian here on YouTube. Welcome to a brand new video for the channel. Today, I'm going to teach you this simple strategy. This strategy, what does is that it basically allows you to actually take advantage of the high volume and momentum of the indices US 30 and 100. Like, have a peace of mind instead of actually scalping and getting all nervous. This strategy will actually take a few hours of the day, but you're not gonna be all nervous looking at the screen at all times. So hey, if you're new to my channel and you're into Forex, crypto, or any type of making money online, this channel is for you. Hit that subscribe button below and let's begin. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at today's setup. Let me just go ahead and do the little replay right here so that you know exactly what I was looking at. This is the actual moment where I decided to send my signal to the people inside of the BLW Signals group. Today, I didn't send the free signal, but you can actually see right here that this is the trade, 2.67 risk reward. Why is it that I decided to actually take this trade? It's actually quite simple. As you can see, there is a huge resistance level right here, respected many times. Yes, there is another one right here, but it's only wicks. Still, I actually put my stop loss slightly above this level right here, just in case it would actually go all the way to this resistance level and then retract. But at the time that I actually placed this position and I actually placed this trade, this is what just had happened. This right here, this candle went all the way up and started to retract. This is the moment where I sent my trade. This is the 6 a.m. candle, and the next one is the one that has the market open. Yeah, the market opens on US 30. So I decided to actually leave it right here because I actually had this trend line drawn right here. Right now, I just modified it because I did a deeper analysis. But as you can see right here, this trade could easily go all the way to 3.64. It's not happened, so we're just gonna focus on what I did. So right here, I actually sent my position and I said, this is a limit order. It's slightly different to what I usually trade, which is scalping trades with 15-minute candlesticks. This is 1 hour. And so I saw three things. Number one, the resistance and support levels right here. Number two, the trend line going on right now. So it's way more likely that the price actually breaks out going down than it actually pushes up and continues to create new higher highs. Now, the last thing that I noticed is this stochastic oscillator. As you can see, the stochastic oscillator is in a position where it could actually start dropping. Why? Because it could cross going down. Now, we don't know if it's going to happen right now or if it's going to happen up. If it broke this part right here, I would have sent a new trading signal literally at this point right here. I would have put my stop loss somewhere there, and I would have put my take profit somewhere there, like easily to recover, but it didn't happen. What happened instead is that it immediately started dropping. Take a look. It hit this little line right here, this little wick that you see right here. It didn't reach the entire resistance and then started to drop. I personally closed my trade in this support level because I thought, okay, it could start retracting, although it's still crossing. But instead, what happened on the next candlestick was this. It even retracted a little bit, but then boom, it dropped all the way to this trend line that you see right here. In addition, this is something that I didn't do, but because I was actually training, but I would have done this honestly if I were you and enter a new buy position. I didn't, so like I said, we're just gonna focus on what I did, but it literally reached this level right here, this next support level, and right now this is exactly what it's doing. So this is today's setup, 2.67 on risk reward. Pretty simple, honestly. Now, why is it that I decided to switch to 1 minute candlesticks? This is actually a very important question. The majority of you have realized that I always trade, or I almost always trade with either 5 or 15-minute candlesticks. That's like basically my baseline. But truthfully, within the last couple of months, I remember from November to like May this year, it was extremely easy getting 5-to-1s with huge momentum on breakouts on US 30 and NASDAQ. But within June, mid-June, July, and part of August, it's been really hard to hit 5-to-1s. Why? Simply because we don't have enough volume. Hopefully in November, everything goes back to normal, but I decided to look for an alternative that will allow us to actually take profits easily, and more importantly, without playing that much with our emotions, because we've been getting a lot of fake outs. Every single market opens, it actually starts the trade and then immediately hits the stop loss, and it's frustrating. I even mentioned this on a previous video. It's frustrating to see some people losing money because of the trades that I sent. I'm okay losing the money, but some people are not. That's the reason why I decided to switch to 1-hour candlesticks, because the stochastic oscillator actually tells me a lot of things in regards to these specific movements. And in my opinion, I can guarantee that at least 6 or 5 out of 10, let's say 5 out of 10, but I can say it's more. 5 out of 10 every morning when the market opens, the stochastic is hugely respected by US 30 and NASDAQ in 1-hour candlesticks. So it's something that you should know exactly why I switched to 1-hour candlesticks, and you can try it on your own as well. Now, I don't actually enter at the crust of the stochastic. Instead, I actually enter at the support or resistance level, depending on what's going on during the market in that specific day. For instance, I wouldn't enter a call or a buy position here because I realized that, yeah, it's literally just crossing, and plus we're looking at an uptrend. Having said that, look, if you want to follow my trades, you can always go to bealovesygnusgroup.com, join, and I send my setups right there. But I wanted to explain to you, of course, the setup that I placed today. Now, before I forget, obviously, if you're going to be trading, you're either going to be using a broker or a prop firm. And if you're using a prop firm and you're still wondering which one's the best, I would definitely suggest you to use Oil Prime. Oil Prime is by far the best Forex prop firm in the world right now. Basically, what it does is that it allows you to actually purchase an actual bigger account with small amounts of money. For instance, at the time I'm recording this video, they have a 50% off, and you can get a $100,000 account for only $274. If you trade with $275 and you make 10% profits, that's $27. But if you trade with a $100,000 account and you make the exact same 10% profits, then you're gonna make around $10,000. And since you can actually withdraw up to 95% monthly, you will make $9,500 of that 10%. So it's a way to actually leverage and take advantage of other people's money instead of your money only as well. Definitely a must. But in my opinion, and this is super important, the account that you're supposed to get is a Prime account, not a Pro account, because the Prime allows you to trade with the news. So if you purchase a Pro account, you can still make money, but you're not going to be able to trade during the news. And with the 1-step or 2-step Prime, you can trade during the news. And since the market opens, usually we have news at least 3 out of the 5 days of the week, we have news during those times, then you might miss some opportunities. Or you can get your account banned because you didn't follow the rules. Go ahead and choose a Prime account and you'll be good to go. Why you should use a prop firm instead of a broker? Look, I've always mentioned this on previous videos, and I always tell you, look, if you have, let's say, $10,000 to trade with your real account. You're good to go. You can make 10% of your profits. You can even make more because you can risk more. You don't have any rules to follow. But you could make, let's say, 20%. That's $2,000 a month. You're good to go. But if you have less than $10,000, let's say less than $5,000, let's say $3,000 and so on, you can make like around $300, maybe $500-$600 a month out of a $5,000 account. That's very little. If you ask me, it's gonna take you forever for you to be financially free. But if you use the $5,000, you don't even have to use the $5,000. But let's say you want to use like $600 or so in order to make some money. You can go to a two-step account and you can buy a $300,000 account for $1,000. So if you were to make 10%, that's $30,000. That's a lot of money. Instead of making $600, you can make $30,000. Minus the 5%, of course, you can make what, like $28,000 or something, like $27,000. Does that make sense? That's the reason why I always suggest you to use a prop firm if you don't have enough capital. If you have $10,000, you're good to go. But keep that in mind. I'm gonna have the link to Olo Prime below in the description of this video. And in addition, if by any chance at the time that you actually watching this video, you go into the website and you don't have any discounts available, you can use the promo code BLW15 and you'll get a 15% off on any account that you decide to get. Now, when is the best time to trade with this specific strategy? You already know that New York market opens at 7 a.m. Mountain Time, 9 a.m. New York time, and 13 GMT. So, or UTC time. Whatever time that you want to actually do it, just go ahead and type in on Google GMT time to whatever your time zone is. GMT time to South Africa. GMT time to Australia. Whatever. You're going to find a converter and you're going to know exactly what time is 13 GMT for you. So the best time to actually use the strategy is from 13 GMT to, I would say, like 16 GMT, like the time that is going to take the trade. But if you're not able to place the trade within 13 and 14 GMT, don't place it at all, because that's the time that you're going to be able to catch a big movement on the account. As you can see, this one right here entered at 13 GMT and expired a little bit before 15 GMT. So it took about 1 hour and a half or something like that. And we hit the profits at 8:30. So it took 1 hour and a half. That's always good. If you don't find any opportunity within 13 to 14 GMT, you can just go ahead and stop it and trade the next day. It's always good to stop trading if you don't have any opportunity available. So keep that in mind. That is the best time to use the strategy. You can use, let's say, for instance, that you're not available to trade during that time. You can use UK 100, which is very similar, but that actually happens on London time, which is this time right here. Now, it's not exactly the same, but you can go ahead and give it a try. I'm not even sure. This is 1 a.m. my local time, so I'm not sure what GMT time is, but just go ahead and figure out what time London opens and you can get the exact same results or something similar. This is the result that I have on today's trade as well with US 100. So as you can see, this one hasn't been a winner, but it's almost a 2-to-1 right now. This is going to be a 3-to-1. I'm positive that the price will actually reach this level and then it starts retracting. It's actually fighting against this support level. I already closed my position. As you can see, I opened it right here and closed it right here. So I made almost twice what I invested. So I'm good to go. But yeah, this is exactly what I wanted to share. And yeah, these are the best times to trade. Now, before I finish with this video, I just wanted to give you a warm invitation. If by any chance you feel like you don't want to place the trades, you don't have the time to place the trades, or simply you just want us or me and my team to place the trades, you can go ahead and do so. Now we have the BLW Forex copy trader, which saves a lot of time and risk for you. And we aim to have a 5 to 10% profits on a monthly basis. We are very conservative on that, but you can always choose the risk that you want to have. Let's say 0.5%, 3%, 5%, 10%. It's really up to you, but we only trade indices, just like US 30, 100, and my brother trades DAX. And we always have great results, at least during the week. Always we're going to have a bad day, but you don't have to do anything. This is passive income purely. So my suggestion is go to blwforexcopytrader.com and join. I'm going to have the link to it in the description of this video. It includes the BLW signals group. It includes also the copy traders. So you can either follow our trades that when we send it, entry price, stop loss, and take profit, or you can simply copy our trades and you're going to be good to go, whatever decision you want to take. Just wanted to give you a warm invitation. I'm going to have the link to it in the description of this video. Hey, so hopefully you enjoyed the content of this video. And if you did, go ahead and smash the like button as usual to support this YouTube channel. And more importantly, if you have any questions, comments to share, you can always use the comment section below and I'll be glad to answer the comments as soon as I can. Thank you for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.